Hello, my name is Gladys Sena, and this is the timeline of the island of Dr. Moreau. January 6, 1887, Ipakiwana leaves the port. The schooner Ipakiwana leaves Africa with a puma and other animals aboard. January 24, 1887, Lady Vane leaves the port. The Lady Vane leaves the port of Callao, Peru. February 1st, 1887, the Lady Vane lost by collision. On February the 1st, 1887, the Lady Vane was lost by collision with the derelict when about the latitude 1 south and longitude 107 west. And here's the map of the location where the Lady Vane was lost. February 2nd, 1887, Prendick adrift 1. Prendick and 3 others managed to escape to the dinghy. After 8 days, Prendick is the remaining survivor. February 10th, 1887, Prendick Rescue 1. Prendick rescued by Montgomery and the crew of Ipakiwana. He doesn't remember much about it, waking up in the cabin. Montgomery talks to Prendick about the places he was familiar with in London, the area near the university. Here is the location of Montgomery's university and the streets he mentions. February 12, 1887, Prendick adrift 2. The Ipakiwana reaches the island of Dr. Moreau. Montgomery and the cargo of the animals are taken by a small boat to the island. Prendick is cast adrift again in his dinghy. February 13, 1887, Prendick's Rescue 2. Dr. Moreau and Montgomery turn back to rescue Prendick and take him to the island. Prendick gains respect from Dr. Moreau when he mentions he was a student of Huxley. H.G. Wells was also a student of Huxley. Here is the link about Huxley. February 13, 1887, Day 1 on the island. While having breakfast, Prendick remembers the Moreau horrors, a pamphlet about vivisections, Dr. Moreau in London. Later that day, Prendick hears the crying puma, takes a walk in the forest, and is chased by a creature, the leopard man. February 14, 1887, Prendick returns to the enclosure. The puma continues to cry in pain. Montgomery remarks, "If this place is not as bad as Gower Street with its cats." And here is the article of Gower Street. February 15, 1887, Day 2 on the island. Montgomery leaves the door to the enclosure unlocked. Prendick takes the opportunity to investigate what he thought was the sound of human in pain. Dr. Moreau prevents him, and Prendick begins to fear for his life, thinking that Moreau was performing experiments on people. February 16, 1887, Day 3 on the island. Prendick wakes in the morning feeling relieved after speaking with Dr. Moreau. who explained that the creatures were all animals and not human. February 20, 1887, Lady Vane crew rescued. The remainder of the crew from the Lady Vane were picked up by the HM gunboat Metal. Prendick compares the crew experience to that of the crew of the Medusa case, a previous shipwreck. H.G. Wells is referring to an event that took place in 1816. And this is the story of the real-life Medusa case. March 27, 1887, Week 6, a catastrophe. 6 weeks passed. Prendick still disliked the experiments performed on the animals. He did not grow to like Montgomery due to his drinking. April 1887, Week 8. Prendick begins to lose track of time. The puma escapes the enclosure. Dr. Moreau goes in search of it and is killed. The puma is also found to be dead of a gunshot wound. Montgomery and Prendick take Moreau's body back to the enclosure and destroy the lab. April 10th, 1887, Prendick joins the boat folk. April 10, 1887, Montgomery's bank holiday. Montgomery leaves the cabin shortly after midnight, drinking brandy with Malane and other creature. Prendick remains in the enclosure planning an escape and looked for supplies in the storage shed. He hears a gunshot and rushes towards the beach to find Montgomery and Malane dead. In his rush to the beach, he knocks over a lamp which sets the enclosure on fire. May 15th, 1887. A month or so passes. Prendick became to tolerate the beast folk, and As time progresses, Prendick notices that the beast folk slowly lose their human characteristics and become more animal-like. October 15th, 1887. Prendick thinks of escape. Prendick's arm has now healed. He thinks of building a raft to escape the island. October 29, 1887. Prendick builds a raft. Prendick builds a raft about a mile inland from the beach. After completing it, attempts to drag it to the shore, by which the time raft had fallen to pieces. November 1st, 1887. San Bernard creature killed. December 1887. Ipakikiwana disappears. The Ipakikiwana disappears while sailing from Beina. January 4, 1888. Prendick leaves the island. January 6, 1888. Prendick picked up in a small boat, 53 south and longitude 101 west, in a small open boat of which the name was illegible. This is the map that shows the location in the book. January 22, 1888. Prendick returns to London.